Welcome to the High School Huddle Edmonton Private Schools Edition. I'm Ryan Aber, joined by Bob Prisbilla. Bob, an interesting preseason with the private schools. McGinnis is in a little bit different situation this year.
Oh, definitely. The last couple of years they've been expected to run the table and take home the gold ball. Not the case this season, and so much not the case that right now Kenny Young is still looking for a quarterback, still looking for the leader of his offense. He's narrowed it down to 3, and right now they're all going to get a shot. They're as equal as they possibly can be at this point, and Kenny is not looking to make a hasty decision on this one.
And obviously McGinnis, a couple state titles, also made it to the finals last year with some familiar names, Ryan Randolph, Gabe Eichert. What about defensively? How do they stack up this year?
Right now, that seems to be the strength of the team. They're only returning 4 starters on defense, but Kenny was very pleased with the way the intra-squad scrimmage went last week. He said the point of a scrimmage is to find some starters and to build depth, and he thought that happened. So.
And moving on to Heritage Hall. Heritage Hall is a team that looks really young. On paper, they've got some really good young players in Barry Sanders and Mark Robinson, but how do they account for that lack of experience? When
Andy Bogert knows, he'll let you know. It's still a work in process. They filmed their scrimmage, and he was happy and sad about that because he got to see just how many things really aren't clicking right now. He is happy with the progress of some more freshmen. Now, I mean, they're not Barry Sanders or Mark Robinson, but a couple more freshmen have really stepped up. And he sees, there's a lot of mistakes being made, but it's correctable mistakes, and that's always a good thing.
And moving on to the Edmond schools, Edmond Santa Fe brings in a new coach this year. It gets challenging real fast in the preseason for this team. They have Union one week in a scrimmage, Jinx the next week.
Yes, it does. It starts Thursday with Westmore, Lawton, Eisenhower, and Tulsa Union coming to Santa Fe, and the teams will get out there at 5, and very interested to see how they react to that, because at 6 will be the JV, then at 7 the varsity is going to come back out. So definitely interested to see the adjustments they make between the time they get out there at 5 to when they get back out there at 7.
And Edmond North, we've talked about teams doing a midnight practice, the first day of practice. Not so much a couple days later, but Edmond North decided to get a jump on using pads, and they came out Friday at midnight.
They sure did, and from all accounts, the offense was really clicking, which is kind of shocking with a team that's returning 9 starters on defense. But that was quickly corrected in the next go-around, and on Saturday the defense really stepped up, and Coach Dombeck is thrilled with the way the team is going so far.
And what about Edmond Memorial? They've got some interesting scrimmages coming up as well. They go to PC North, and this is a scrimmage last year where you made a discovery.
That's right. I went to this scrimmage last year at Putnam City Stadium. Wasn't sure what I'd be getting into, and there's this tiny little sophomore that was just running by people left and right, and so that's who Cameron Doolittle is. This year, like we said before, he won't be sneaking up on anybody, but I still expect him to be making plays.
Yeah, it'll still be an exciting player to watch, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Well, Bob, thanks for joining us, and thank you for joining us on the High School Huddle. Join us again next week for another edition of the private schools in Edmond High School Huddle, and also check us out at newsok.com/varsity for the best high school coverage in the state.